Have you ever tried to speak to someone who just didn't understand the language? I mean, maybe you're really patient at first, but the more you realize that it's not helping, the more frustrated you get. And you likely start talking slower, and maybe you even start yelling, as if some higher octave is going to change the fact that they just don't understand you. Well, the same is true for a narcissist who doesn't interpret things the same way you do. Yes, they may speak the same language, but what you say and what they hear are two completely different things. And that's why I want to bring some insight to a very likely frustrating relationship, because the truth is, no amount of repeating, yelling, rehashing is going to change what they hear. Look, I get it. You want to do the right thing. You want to have love and patience and kindness and believe the best in others. But sometimes it just feels like something's off. Like they're just not getting it. Well, hey, my friend, welcome back to another edition of the Building Faith podcast, where it is my hope to bring you biblical solutions to life's tough challenges. If you are not already subscribed, would you go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification button so you don't miss a thing? These narcissists don't get it because they have a language all their own. And if what you say doesn't match what they want to hear, you are going to hit that frustration wall, because they're not open to understanding. And this makes sense why you're frustrated and confused, because they really don't mean what they say and say what they mean. So I guess what you say is up for interpretation also. So join me as we dive into 14 things that you'll say versus what the narcissist is going to hear. You know, you really hurt me when you said we would save money, but then you took money out of our account without telling me. Why would you do that? You're trying to control me. Why are you doing this to me? But you said that you wouldn't touch the money without talking to me first. Are you calling me a liar? Are you calling me a liar? Great, you're calling me a liar. Look, I don't want to argue with you. Of course you don't, because you know you're going to lose. That's one of the things I love most about you. You're such a pushover. So are you going to put the money back so we can get back on track and get out of debt? After all the times you spent money on things, I never said anything. Maybe I shouldn't forgive you. But I only spent money on necessary things for the house and for the kids, but you took $10,000 out of our account. Well, maybe if you weren't so tight with all the purse strings, I wouldn't have to go behind your back and spend your money. So technically it's your fault. Look, I would really like to try to resolve this. It's not just about the money. The truth is, I'm having a little trouble trusting you. Why do you make things so much worse? It's not that big of a deal. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Look, can we try to move past this? I do forgive you. It's about time. Now we can get back to the way things were, where you weren't talking this nonsense, and I can go about doing what I want to do. I have to admit, I'm still a little upset about this. So, since you're upset with me, I'm going to go ahead and give you the silent treatment for as long as it takes for you to get uncomfortable to come groveling back to me. Look, I need you to understand that I love you no matter what, but I really would like to try to resolve this. Great. I'll just be over here pretending that I care and that I'm going to change, but what I'm really doing is just waiting for the opportunity to take advantage of you once again. Well, why didn't you just come to me? I just didn't want to bother you. You did say that you had a lot on your plate. I'm still having trouble trusting you. I thought you said you forgave me. I don't want to move forward like this. We need to get counseling if we're going to actually stay together. No, you really don't love me for who I am. I believed you when you said that I was important to you. Honestly, I don't know how much more of this I can take. You see, I am going to have to destroy you now because you're shattering my image. Can we just agree to disagree? See, if you disagree with me, then you must hate me. So now I'm gonna have to go around and tell all of your friends what an unforgiving person you are. My ex never would have treated me like this. He thought I was amazing. Maybe I should go call him. Trying to resolve conflict with a narcissist can make you feel like you're losing your mind. No matter how healthy and respectful you try to be, no matter how strong your desires for growth, the narcissist interprets what you say in a way that puts you on the defensive and puts them in the spotlight. They only see how you're hurting them. They only see how you're disrupting their lifestyle. They only see what you're trying to take from them. That is how a narcissist interprets anything that you say to them that is outside of praise and adoration. And if you are not submitting to their demands, you will become public enemy number one. And many chronic narcissists communicate in ways to demonstrate their false superiority, conceit, and entitlement, and their goal is to manipulate and exploit and control relationships. So, remember this: what you say often won't matter with a narcissist. What they hear only serves to protect their fragile ego. You want to know how the narcissist interprets forgiveness? Go ahead and check out this episode right here. And don't forget to grab your free Toxic People Survival Guide. I will go ahead and include a link in the description section below.